would win in a fight between John Rambo and Marion Cobra Cobretti?
That's deep.
Well, let's look at this logically.
Gonna fall out of the chair. He fell out of the chair.
Come on, dude. Warner Brother. Holy moly. I mean, that's Stallone right there, like battling his insides right now. That is him battling his insides.
one is a Vietnam vet with PTSD, right?
And one is a borderline serial killer. Both are good with guns. Both are good with hand grenades. Both are good with knives.
Look, the 80s were a different time. It was okay if your lead was on the poster with a rocket launcher.
Right.
You could do that.
You're fighting the Russians, right? That was acceptable.
You shoot a rocket at the Russians. You don't shoot, whatever gun this is Cobra has here.
So, again, the closest comparison we had was the body count, and John Rambo had a bigger body count in Rambo First Blood Part 2, right? And that's when we saw Rambo Unleashed. Cobra, we only got one showing, but he took out 41 people.
Yeah.
In that showing.
My money's on Rambo.
Go with Rambo?
Yeah, right off the bat, I'm going to have to say Rambo's the favorite. He's tactical. He's probably, Cobra's in good shape because he doesn't eat the back of the pizza, but Rambo's probably in better shape.
Rambo's not skipping leg day or chest day, bro. So he's lifting the house and a 60 cal. He's jiggling upstairs. So
Guy's a Green Beret, goddamn war hero.
Murdoch. I'm coming for you. And then hit him with the batteries.
They both ended their movies on some power ballads in a way too, right? It's a long road when you're all alone. I used to just play that.
More. Give us more.
Did you also, like, when you watched the get to the end of Rambo 2 and he makes that speech and it was like, that was a bit much?
It was.
It's like, that's a little too much. You just shared too much. Rambo, you just killed 70 guys in Vietnam. You're all PTSD, like blew up a guy with a rocket launcher. And then he gives this long soliloquy. Just felt out of place to me.
I'm pretty sure the 69 minutes of all that.
Yeah.
We do need your 10 minutes of, here's why I did it.
Well, Little Master Mike, what's up, Mike? Good point. Cobra never broke down like Rambo, right? So, do we get to win this time? Where Cobra is going to win no matter what. I don't know. It's two different mental illnesses that are battling each other in a cage match.
Yeah.
So that makes it really tough.
What was his colonel's name? What was Rambo's
Troutman.
Troutman.
Yeah.
He's Troutman there, and he was like, come on in, John. It's gonna be great. We'll get you a martini.
Cobra was a low-key health nut as well because he was always telling what was it, Garcia? What was his partner's name?
Yeah, Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Yeah.
He was telling Gonzalez he eat prunes and stuff.
While he's cutting his pizza.
Yeah.
Here's how I do it. I read if you do it this way, you chew slower. It burns calories.
That was the special, the 80s message of, you got to kind of send the kids a good message, because there's a lot of cocaine going on. Well, how about you eat prunes?
And they put it in your pizza now, apparently. So, it's Halloween, you get razor blades. Pizza, you get the cocaine.
Which, by the way, that's the new myth, right? Is the candy is actually going to be edibles. So I think kids would be like, open the backfire.
They already got their own ish.
Yeah,
they don't need your stuff at the door. They're like, Mister, I don't want your Hershey's.
What an absurd theory.
Yeah.
Someone's putting drugs in candy and just giving it away.
I don't want your damn dirt weed. Got some good stuff. Smoke dog, daddy. So, Charlie, who do you think? Who do you got your money on? John Rambo or Marion Cobra Cobretti?
I would say that it would probably come down to a standoff. Like, I think they would probably end up going, you know what? You're me, I'm you. let's just bring it together. Something. I don't know. Maybe they would like work it out, or.
So you're thinking the Edgar Wright route of Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim versus the World when they fight each other and then they just become friends.
Do we know if Cobra was in Vietnam?
No, we don't. I don't think we know the backstory.
Like, what if Marion Cobretti is a variant of John Rambo?
Oh. Maybe his life upbringing of being called Marion. Don't call me Marion. And then I got to move to Florida or California, and then the life begins. Or he's witness protection, or I don't know. It's a very
it's tough, man.
Yeah.
And his the original motion picture soundtrack, the opening track is "Voice of America's Sons." I feel like John Rambo would be America's son. He is one of the voice on there. But shout out to Gladys Knight and Bill Medley. Lovin' on Borrowed Time also made that soundtrack.
I just realized, Jeff, can you say something racy real quick?
Like car racy?
Just something like edgy, like adult humor. Like people hooking up kind of humor. I haven't pushed this button yet since I added it.
Button. Who's got the button? So I've been using that new gimmick on Instagram where you're just supposed to leave like a note. So I've been just using it as an excuse to make movie pitches. So it's like, what if we made the movie Hump Day, but it's a porn that's all with a Freaky Friday twist? Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be that.
I installed that button like 3 weeks ago. I haven't had a chance to use it.
I'm going to go with Cobra.
That is.
Sorry, it took me that long to think about it.
So you're calling the upset.
I'm going to go for Cobra.
You're going for Cobra,
yeah. And it's a Christmas movie.
So Cobra, it's got to have a happy message at the end.
There it is.
I mean, pound for pound, I think Rambo would be in the survivalist. I feel like he would all of a sudden be covered in mud and he would catch Marion off guard, because I think they would go head to head. They would be battling. They'd be hitting. And in the end, it's going to be one mistake, kind of like football. Nobody wins. It's just somebody else loses.
Would like to see Rambo versus the Double Axe gang. That would be a crossover.
Yeah.
And then you could send Cobra to Vietnam.
Just Freaky Friday Sylvester Stallone edition. One Stallone is going to Vietnam.
The other's an LA cop on the zombie squad.
Butterfly effect. What am I doing here?
Hilarity ensues.
I said lay down.
Because, I don't feel like Marion would delay if there's like, is that a villager or is that no, boom, like, wait, you didn't even have a chance, boom, a shooting, just like he would just start blasting. So that would be a different take. Phrasing, that would be a different take on that. So I think I think that's 2-1. I think we got Rambo as the winner. So do we do it? The winner of this match. And
I think Rambo's the clear winner.
Let's go with the Christmas spirit.
If it makes you feel any better, Rocky stood no chance, because he'd go out there and he'd be like, hold on, Marion, if I can change, you can change. Boom! And that would be it.
But they didn't.
They didn't change, did they?
None of them.
No, none of them changed.
Cobra's still Cobra.
All right, Cobra is still Cobra.
What if Cobra is Rambo? Out
that's what I said.
Variant.
There. To pull him into the this was my life, and now y'all leave me alone, and then y'all didn't leave me alone.
If they made a movie with those two, to like a versus movie, I think in the end somebody would be like, well, in the end they're gonna have to team up and take out the real bad guy, and then they realize, why are we fighting each other?
Yeah,
we're brothers. Brothers don't shake. They would have like that Step Brothers thing where then in the end they just team up. So we just become best friends.
So much more room for possibilities.
Rambo and Cobra. What a great... That sounds like that'll pop. Stallone should pitch that to Lionsgate or to whoever owns the rights. Rambo and Cobra.
Man, I think that's... With Tulsa Knights, I think you're right. I think he's got so much collateral. No character development, please, from Anthony. But he's got so much cred right now with how well Tulsa Knight's doing. I feel like this is his time to start squeezing some stuff in.
What if they add Marky Mark to the mix and they're like, let him start doing something? You guys aren't seeing the full picture here. I think we really need to ramp this up.
You guys
need to shoot more people. Also, your workout is insane.
What? No.
Check out these abs.
What? No. Does anyone care about the bees?
I don't think you're listening to me.
I like the idea of a Stallone multiverse because then we get... I want Stallone from Rhinestone that's doing karaoke duets with Dolly Parton somehow to shoehorn in there.
Whoa, that's the one that was like, sweep that under the rug.
I watched that movie 1,000 times and I don't remember a single song. It has the least memorable songs of any musical ever.
There's music in that movie.